Your Honor, the counsel and I are here today to sue you.
Who? Me?
Yes, you, and the entire legal system, on the account that the system is flawed. The reason why is that we have uncontrolled biased opinions and the issue of evidence, and that's why we need to do something about it.
I'm gonna need some evidence.
And how does it feel, Your Honor, that in some cases you literally have people's lives in your hands?
Huh. I never thought of it that way.
Cal Berkeley did a study on uncontrollable bias and found that no matter how studied you are, everybody has a natural bias that is unavoidable in court.
Going off what my counselor said, you'll see that no matter how studious you are, bias will always outweigh it. That even applies to you, Your Honor.
That's outrageous. I've been studying for many years. You can't tell me how biased I am.
Another study by Cornell University says that people with thicker lips, wider noses, and darker skin are more likely to be sentenced to death. The same study says that attractiveness makes you more believable, which means that you, Your Honor, will not realize what they're saying may be false.
Actually, what you are saying is false.
So it's clear to say that human judgment is often flawed. The main problem with that is that evidence, which is the driving force in the courtroom, is only as good as the people that interpret it. Take Brock Turner, for example. He was found lying on top of an unconscious girl. He had texts from that girl earlier that day where he tried to make advances on her. His friend said that he was a heavy partier and drinker, even though he lied to the police about that part of his life. All of these signs point to rape. Rape is a serious crime, punishable by up to decades in prison. Brock, on the other hand, only got 6 months in prison. And right now he's out, roaming the streets again, looking for his next victim.
On the other hand, in 1979, a rape victim was presented with 5 pictures of suspects, even though she was intoxicated the night the rape occurred. She ended up sentencing John White to 15 years in prison, and the police later found that he was in fact innocent, and that the real rapist was a man by the name of James Perham.
Well, actually, you guys are right. I got nothing.
So you can see by synthesizing the two cases, you'll see that based on 3 hard pieces of evidence, Brock Turner only got half a year in prison. You compare that to John White, who was chosen basically at random by an intoxicated victim and ended up being innocent anyways, was sentenced to 15 years. That's 30 times as long.
Oh my god, I'm blown away by that evidence.
The outcomes of many court cases are determined by either your social status, skin color, or your last name. That just doesn't seem fair.
The legal system is supposed to be the center of fairness and truth, and we're also supposed to be free from biased opinions. But in the current court system, all of these things are unavoidable. That's why I'm guilty and I'm sentencing myself to life in prison. End of case.